Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the channel of interior design, lifestyle, mainly focusing on African lifestyle. The channel is presented by me. My name is Susan and I'm going to talk to you about lighting today. So what is lighting? Any equipment inside the house or outside the house that enables us to see. If you enter a room, however beautiful it is, if there is no light, you won't be able to see anything. Light is one of the most important elements of interior design. When designing a house, you should consider the lighting scheme as well. Don't leave it to last. It should be part of the design. What is the importance of lighting? Lighting doubles the value of all the other elements in a room, things like color, texture, pattern. It adds beauty. It makes the room look comfortable and cozy. So light is very important in interior design. There are two main types of lighting. One is natural light and the other one is artificial lighting. Natural lighting is considered when building a new house, and architectures design windows and doors that can bring in enough light in the house. Sometimes the windows are left without curtains just because the occupants want as much light to come into the house. So this is part of the interior designing, and when they're building the house, this is when natural light is considered. So for artificial light, this is the lighting sources from which light is got from. Lighting fixtures like ceiling lights, or the lighting fixtures like table lamps. These lighting sources are part of the artificial lighting. And with artificial lighting, you can change it. Like if you go into a property that is already built, you can still change your lighting sockets and lighting fixtures and put them in positions which you feel will be functional, more functional for you. So lighting, when you enter a property with the lighting scheme already done, it will guide you on how to design the rest of the house, depending on where the lighting circuits and switches and sockets are. You can change it, you can adjust it according to where it is. There are three main types of lighting sources. The first one is ambience lighting. Ambience lighting covers general lighting for the room. You mainly find it in the sitting rooms, in the bedrooms, and it includes light fixtures like chandeliers, table lamps, floor lamps, wall sconces, all these spotlights. All these are considered to be part of the ambience lighting. When we talk of accent lighting, this is the other type of lighting. It covers lighting which emphasizes focal points. These focal points can be in the form of wall art. It can be some beautiful sculptures. All these focal points can be highlighted or emphasized by accent lighting. Then the third one is called task lighting. Task lighting, just like the name says, it is for when you're doing chores, tasks. You find this kind of lighting in offices, in schools, in hospitals, in the house. You find it in bathrooms, you find it in the kitchen. You also find it you can find it in the sitting room as well. If you're going to do tasks like reading or sewing in a sitting room, or where there's a multifunctional room like bedroom, if you're having your sewing there or study there, you still find task lighting there. So those are the three main types of lighting. And when you're designing your house, you need to consider all these lighting so that you can have a room that functions for you. So it depends on what you will be doing in this room. Are you going to be watching television? Are you going to be entertaining? So the lighting you buy will depend on what activities you're doing in a room. So it's very important to take into consideration when you go into a new room, or when you're designing a room, or when you're building a house. So how do you get that very beautiful, cozy, professional look which is achieved by many interior designers? For you to get that kind of look, you need to layer your lighting. That means that you're going to use multiple sources of lighting. Now it will mean you're going to use your ambience lighting, your task lighting, and your accent lighting all together in one room, so that you can get a cozy and comfortable look. So putting a task light is a bad idea for you. To put a task light will be a bad idea if you put it in a bedroom. You need to use an ambience lighting for a bedroom, but you can use a task light as well in a bedroom. You're going to put it on where the reading bedside tables are. You can put a task lighting there, and then have an ambience lighting as your chandelier. Then you can have other lighting sources depending on other functions you're going to do in a room. And it's always nice to have the same temperature in this case of lighting. You make sure that your task lighting and the ceiling lights, floor lamps, all have the same temperature. What do I mean by this? By this I mean they should all have the same warmth. For instance, if you use warm lighting, stick to warm lighting. If you use a lighter temperature, which is normally more than 3000, then stick to that type of lighting, so that things can flow. Your eyes can be able to move freely from one area to another. Lighting is very important in interior designing. It should not be underlooked when you're designing a house. And gone are the days when you just use one light as the source of your lighting source. For instance, just one chandelier. For you to be able to see everything in your area, in your environment, you need lighting. And you need multiple sources of lighting. Okay? So that's all I have to say today. I hope you've enjoyed this topic on lighting. If you have any questions, you can comment below. I hope to see you next time. This is Susan of KINTU'S Lounge. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.